Wish I could get these logs today and get them milled up. I could hear the beetles under the bark already there. So yeah, it's I couldn't get to these. They've been here for like 5-6 weeks now, so that's a little devastating. But today I'm going to be running the see how much wood I can cut on the 4 amp hour battery in the I'll switch it to the 5 amp hour. The biggest battery I can get in this 40 volt Greenworks chainsaw. I'll put in the 5 amp hour battery and see how much wood I can cut compared to the gasoline one. And this is the pile from the previous video with the gas saw, so we'll see how much wood I can cut compared to that. As you can see, I didn't get a whole lot done on that 5 amp hour battery. I'd say half of what the gas saw did on a tank of gas. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. This pile with the Greenworks and the 5 amp hour battery, that whole pile, 1 tank of gas in the 45cc Chinese chainsaw. And my thoughts on this are if you're going to be cutting a lot of wood in a short time, go with the gas. Unless you're using the 80 volt Greenworks, then it's practical. But if you're doing small jobs, you're going to need the big battery. The 2 amp hour battery wouldn't do half of this pile. It's just, you know, because of the 40 volt has like for the same amp hour rating as the 80 volt, it has like half the cutting time. So the Greenworks 80 volt 4 amp hour battery would do close to this much. And yeah, to do the rest of this pile, I'm going to run the gas saw, just because I can get a lot more done and get it cut faster. That little battery saw just doesn't have the power and the big stuff as you've seen in the videos. When I went to regular mode from the time lapse, did a log similar to that size and length and diameter, it just didn't have the power to cut through it very fast. Because basically that's equivalent of about, this battery saw of mine is about a 33cc gas saw. You know, you compare that to a 45cc saw, there's no comparing it in power ability. So gas saw, unless you have a small job like maybe this, but that 5 amp hour battery is going to cost a small fortune. It's almost as much as it's more than the chainsaw itself if you buy the two separately. So, but you can only get the 4 amp hour battery with the chainsaw, not the 5. So unless you want to spend like $150 or so on the bigger battery, just stick with the 4 amp hour battery. It's like around $160, $170 for the 14-inch saw. And someone asked me in the comments why I didn't get the 16-inch version. Simply because after experience with this, it does not have the power to run a 16-inch bar to do a 16-inch cut. In that big log, I was doing about a 12 to 13-inch cut, and it was more than what I should have been cutting it as far as, you know, speed and ease of use in it. So yeah, definitely go with the gas saw for anything other than this small stuff under like 8-inch. The battery is fine with this 40 volt. Anything over that, you just go to the gas one. So my best advice I have on which saw to get, it depends on the job. Small jobs, battery. Big jobs, go for the gas. No questions about it. But if you want vibration free, no reliance on no gas, get the bigger 80 volt Greenworks or the 82 volt Pro model. Get one of those if you're going to cut a lot of wood. That's going to be a lot better. That's going to be a lot better. The 4 amp hour batteries in those will do easily twice this amount. About twice that amount. That's about what you're looking at for amount of wood. And those bigger batteries, the 80 volt 2 amp hour takes 30 minutes to charge, whereas the 2 amp hour battery and the 40 volt takes an hour to charge. So the 5 amp hour battery I was using today, it'll take 2.5 hours to charge. I'm like, who wants to wait that long on the charge if you only have one battery? So yeah, definitely gas all the way for the big jobs. Till next time, take care. Two bars left. I started this log with 3 bars. Yeah, it's thermal overload. Doesn't like being pushed too hard. Yeah, so far I could tell that it is not going to cut anywhere near the amount of wood that the gas saw can. On one take the gas, it's going to take several of those batteries to do the job. At least 2. And pretty easy to pick up these logs. Just watch where you're aiming. Simple as that. An extension of your arm.